I think that any nonprofit leader who's looking to get started, they should just kind of map out a plan, and going back to what we talked about earlier, ask themselves the questions around what are your objectives, and so what are you hoping to accomplish. And I always like to ask really fun questions in a discovery, like if you could pick a publication that you would love to see a story in, like what are the top 3 publications you'd love to see your nonprofit highlighted in? And just kind of aspirational, right? So like, what are the top 3 podcasts like you'd like to be featured in, or the top 3 newspapers like you'd like to be featured in? Because I think it does get them to like dream big, but then also like as far as like drafting the headline, like what would the headline say? If you're you're a specific nonprofit, like what do you want people to say about your nonprofit? And it really gets them to focus on what's the message you're hoping to convey. How do you want to be perceived? What do you want your brand to look like? And I think that will help drive home the objective and get you to really think realistically about what you can accomplish and achieve, because focus and clarity is really important as you start to build that plan. When Oprah was on TV, I think the fallback answer was always like, oh, I want to be on Oprah. And it's like, that's not really the appropriate medium for every client. And you really do have to think about your target audience and, how you want to reach them. So I think it's what's the message you're hoping to convey? Who are you trying to reach? What's the goal? What are you asking? What's the call to action? What behavior are you trying to drive? And so if you can't answer some of those basic questions, it becomes really hard to develop a strategic plan, a strategic communications plan.